Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. We've got the visitors facing the home team. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Now here's Mitchell. Doris, how excited are you for this front court matchup we have in front of us tonight? Two of the best in the game.
BA, I've had this one circled on my calendar for some time. The front court matchup is absolutely special. Two big-time guys.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Outside Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Zubac, screen. Offensive rebound. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Listen, keeping Ivica Zubac off the boards is no easy task. This man has got a gigantic, strong frame.
Now here's Curry. And here's Ingram from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to White. And there's the drive. Good D by Sarr.
Boy, they're slow to get it going here tonight. Just 1 for 4 to start.
Fast break. Here we go. Zubac with it. Now Sarr defending. White with it. Back to Zubac. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Zubac has got his second bucket of the night.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
Pass to Miller. And here's Ingram. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Doris, you look at Ivica Zubac. His game is elevated to a point where he's near the top of opposing scouting reports.
What's fascinating to me, BA, is there were a couple years where we were saying traditional fives are no longer part of the game. Not true. Zubac is a throwback. Plays to his strengths, playing in the paint, rebounding the basketball, and affecting the game with that 7-foot frame.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
The drive by Mitchell. Hauled in by Curry. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. Brian?
That's his superpower. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. The three from Mitchell. He drops it from range. Mitchell's got 5.
From three-point range, Donovan Mitchell attacks with reckless abandon. He'll just keep firing, folks.
Pass to White. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
I just love the ball movement.
Shot's good by Sarr.
And defensively, you just cannot let Sarr get that ball inside.
Toronto leading by 4. There's a minute 40 left to play in the first quarter. They get it back. Zubac. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And that one drops. Curry's got his second basket.
But Curry can finish left, right, quick. He can quick shoot you, get you off your feet. This guy's so good on the inside.
And Smart over to help. Miller on the wing. Drains the triple.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep. If you leave him that open, my goodness.
And there's a pick. Smart outside. Three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range. The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now here's Mitchell. 5 points in the game. Pass to Zubac. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Left side Curry. And the layup is good off the glass. Curry's got 6 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Black outside. Back to Curry. This one for three. Knocks it down from distance. 9 points in the game.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. They lead by a bucket.
Toronto, 17.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Inside, White gets it to go.
Well, that's the intelligence that Derek White plays with. This guy in pick-and-roll action always seems to make the right decision.
And finished off by Sarr.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Outside Mitchell. Outside White. And the three off target.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Clock at 6. Williams with the screen. Williams controls the rebound and the putback.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Back to Curry. Outside Ingram. Pass to Black. Rebound Toronto. That's game 3 of 5 on their current trip away from home. Smart with the bucket.
Well, if there's any player in the league who relishes contact, it's Marcus Smart. You want to play physical? Oh yeah, I like that.
Outside Ingram. Back to Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
Here's Toronto with the ball. Smart outside. Three-pointer. And Smart nails the triple.
Well, Marcus Smart has come so far as a three-point shooter. This guy very capable from distance.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Outside White. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And now a 6-point Toronto lead.
Love to see Derek White go right up with it off the catch. No doubt right there. Just get the jumper flowing.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
First team foul.
Here's Williams.
Tremendous job by Sarr holding his ground on the defensive end. He did not want to give up an easy look.
Black, no good. And White has got the ball here for Toronto. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ooh, here's White on the drive. And that one's good. White's got 11 points.
Well, inside, Derek White showing an ability to finish around the cup.
A playmaker who can also score in bunches. I'm talking about Derek White, Doris.
I'm so glad you are, PA, because Derek White's big-time shot-making ability under duress of the shot clock. How many times does this guy get the ball with very little time on the clock, and he just stands calmly and delivers shot after shot? The Spider in the house, the unmatched quickness of Donovan Mitchell. What a bucket.
Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Wing shot on the way. Sarr pulls it in.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Toronto leading by 8. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. Knocked away.
Ball is turned over.
Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. 1:41 left in the second. Pass to Smart. Clock at 4. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Smart's got 7 points for the quarter.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
Now Sarr. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell on the run. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Well, a great screen, and then he gets off it, rolls to the rim. Nice job by Mark Williams.
Pass to Ingram. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. Ingram's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Here's Mitchell. And Williams punches it home.
That's just big-time playmaking ability from Donovan Mitchell. This guy working the defense to create a shot opportunity.
Here's Curry. Curry from inside.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to White. Here's Williams. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Toronto. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Here's Mitchell. And he drives in. Smart for 3. Ooh, Smart from way outside. And one thing you hear coaches say all the time, Doris, finish the cut.
The reason being, you have to let the passer know exactly what you're going to do. If you stop short, so often the ball ends up out of bounds.
And the long arms of Sarr on full display. You got to keep this kid off the offensive glass.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to White. They set a pick. It's not going to go for him. Now Ingram. Fires from deep. O'Neal pulls it in. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. Blocked!
What I like about Sarr as a shot blocker, he can do it anywhere on the floor.
Here's Mitchell. Offline from the top of the key.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Inside. Here's Sarr. Off target at the rim. Toronto leading by 10. Pass to Mitchell. From outside the arc. From outside, Mitchell is good.
Boy, right from the opening tip, guys, Mitchell was focused and locked in, and he is doing damage offensively.
Back to Curry. Now here's Miller. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there, the hustle was there, very close to picking that one.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Commissioner Adam Silver was asked about the wildest ideas thrown around in the league office. He said, quote, one thing that's been discussed is potentially 2 free throws for a foul on a 3-point shot. I don't think we'd do it in the last 2 minutes of the game, but that's something interesting. Back to you guys.
Not a bad idea. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. It's White with a drive. Sarr pulls it in. Black outside. Back to Curry. And finished off by Sarr.
Sarr using all of his length and athleticism to tell this league that he has arrived.
Pass to White. It's deflected.
How about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Now here's Black. No made baskets yet. Curry.
This is what makes Derek White so dangerous. Yes, he can score it. Yes, he can pass it. But he is a tenacious defender.
Oh, White with the soft touch on the floater.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Toronto.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Smart for 3.
Marcus Smart.
And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Toronto. Pass to Mitchell. Wide open. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Curry looking it over. Here's Ingram. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Ingram's got 11.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
And so here is Toronto. A 12-point game. Pure from 3-point range.
Well, Marcus Smart will not let that last 3 go unanswered. He delivers one of his own.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. It's Sarr, high post. And finished off by Sarr.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Here's the pick. Outside White. And again, Toronto with a triple.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And here's Curry for three. Oh, Curry, a sick triple.
Boy, after making 1-3 in the first half, he's knocked down 2 in the second.
Pass to White. Six on the shot clock. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
And finished off by Sarr.
The big guy attacking the rim. The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Outside Mitchell. And here's White. Sarr pulls it in.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
To the middle. Zubac with the steal. Outside White. It's Smart on the wing. Pass to Mitchell. That's tipped. And here's Zubac. 3 on the clock. Smart for 3. Sarr pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And here's Curry for 3. Oh, Curry making it look effortless.
He's starting to pick it up from downtown. Made just 1 in the first half, but he's drained 3 more since.
Driving in. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Curry's got 8 here in this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's White. Here's Zubac. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Sarr.
Zubac's never a guy to shy away from contact.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Outside Curry. Pass to Ingram. No luck on that one. Toronto leading by 9. Here's Mitchell. Oh, leaving no doubt on the break. Mitchell.
I'll tell you, Donovan Mitchell in transition, bearing down on a defender is not pretty.
White looking it over. Let's loose for 3. And he nails it.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And again, Toronto with a triple.
Well, he is asked to do so many different things for whatever team he's on, but Derek White right now, aggressive hunting his shots.
Curry, no good.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And Doris, you think about the top scorers in this league. They're creating those points with greater efficiency than in decades past.
Analytics is increasingly a part of the NBA. Teams are now understanding that 3 is more than 2, and if you don't make enough of them, you have a math problem. And then the other highly valued shots in the game, and maybe the most valued shots, are restricted area 2s. Listen, let's be smart about the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic...
Did he?
No, he didn't!
My, he did!
Gotta love his confidence taking that one.
Wow! Double team on Mitchell. Now a pass to Williams. Here's Mitchell.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the Raptors.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Toronto. 22 was their biggest lead. Outside White. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, what a shot! That was from way downtown! Nice. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
First personal foul.
It's stolen by Smart. And so Toronto takes the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game.
Dans le laboratoire, on fait pas de faute éliminatoire. Le cœur en fer comme Terminator. Je les vois de loin comme les Miradors. Mieux de la taille de la jante. Beaucoup de papier, pas de langue de bois. Le bracelet ça coûte une jambe. Et le prix d'une montre peut coûter un bras. Dans le laboratoire, on fait pas de faute éliminatoire.